It is time to change my girlfriend's oil in her Altima. So I got us some oil, OW20. We're gonna grab a 14 millimeter, grab a ratchet, get my little extendable, filter wrench for your oil filter. That'll work. I'm gonna grab a rag too, keep it a little messy. Grab you a funnel because you're gonna need a funnel to pour your oil in. It's pretty clean on the inside, so I ain't worried about the outside being dirty. Since that's everything, all right. Got everything we need. Let's head down there. All right, we got down here, and before we do anything, we're gonna push our emergency brake down, and we're gonna reset this oil life. Just gonna go over. If you're on this screen, you're gonna press this button a few times, and then you'll make it over to this screen. You're gonna go down to maintenance. Click enter. Click enter again. 330 over the miles. So we're gonna click reset. There. Oil life's reset. Go back, back, and go back to your main screen. There you go. Now we're gonna pop this thing up and head on to the outside. So much fucking traffic. So we got our oil cap off. We're gonna take that off. We got our funnel in. We're just gonna preset that up. Make sure you always put a jack for extra safety, because we don't want to fucking die today. Now, for extra safety, dandy. Ooh. All right, here comes the fun part. Getting dirty. Now, once you're under here, I like using extendable ratchet because it makes everything a lot easier. Just break her loose. Wow, fuck. Watch out for the rocks and shit. You know how it goes. And then you're gonna take out your oil plug. Don't make a fucking mess. And make sure it's your oil, not your transmission oil. Cause you don't wanna drain your transmission, I'll tell you that much. You'll be in a world of weight for that one. Like cleaning off my oil plugs because I'm OCD like that. When I worked in the shop, I kept that shit clean. Every oil change I did, I'd clean. Even if it was an old piece of shit vehicle that was just beat up, I'd keep the shit out of it clean, just because it was OCD. So yeah, and make sure you change out your crush washer too, because you always want to. Now while that drains for a bit, you get everything else ready. Make sure you always lube this too with oil before you put it on. Use a new fucking battery. Coolant's good, power steering's good. Open that. I'm gonna go get a drink. Be right back. Alright, hopefully my fucking microphone's fixed because it keeps fucking being stupid. Alright, sorry about the microphone. We have fixed it. So no more fucking knocking and knacking. Since we've got the oil drain, you want to stick your plug back in. Stick your drain plug back in. Just like that, boy. And just give a little bit of a Not too tight either, man. I can't tell you how many times motherfuckers be putting these things on way too tight. Oh shit. Don't do that. Make a fucking mess, man. Damn it. Should clean everything up. No fucking messes. Now for the filter, just a little tip. If you turn your wheel all the way to the right, it'll be a lot easier to access your filter just behind there. So yeah, let's do it. Just right there is your filter. Once you got her loose, just spin her off and hope you don't make a big ass mess. because boy, oil is not fun to clean up. Lube her up, boys. Good. Hand tight. Just like that, boy. Now, clean this damn thing up. Alright, filter on, oil's drained. All we got left is to pour 5 quarts into this baby. So, once you get the little bit of last oil in this thing, man, this thing's draining so slow. Jesus. It'll get there. Yo, this is the most traffic I've fucking seen in all week. And of course, it's right when I start recording. That's crazy, boy. Can't hear nothing. All right. Now, we throw our oil cap back on. Start her up, and let's see what she does. Let her run for a second or so. Get the engine through the stuff. All right, let's go read our dipstick. Never do an oil change without reading your dipstick, because you could always put too low. You don't like that. And that right there is perfect. So, that's going to conclude this video. That's an oil change on a 2017 Altima, in case anybody was wondering.